What you feel about money right now might be shaping your bank account tomorrow. Sounds too good to be true? Then take a quick test with me. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine the relief of being debt-free, seeing your bank account full and breathing without that weight on your shoulders. Did you feel it? That's you shifting your energy, and that's exactly what we're talking about today. How to activate the flow of money using the law of attraction. Most people think money only comes through hard work, luck, or inheritance. But the truth is, there's an invisible flow, a constant energy, and you can learn how to connect with it. When that connection happens, money starts showing up in unexpected ways. Opportunities, bonuses, invitations, ideas that generate income. This video is a straight-to-the-point guide. No fluff, no hidden secrets. You'll walk away with practical techniques that can transform your relationship with money. And for that to happen, it's essential that you watch until the end, because every part is a piece of a puzzle that only makes complete sense in the final section. But first, I want you to make a decision right now. Will you watch with skepticism, waiting to see if it works, or will you fully commit, practice along, and feel the difference? Because what determines whether this video will be just another one or a true turning point in your financial life is how you choose to watch it. What I'm going to show you today could be the game changer for your finances, and that's not an exaggeration. If you watch until the end, you'll discover a simple technique that can start attracting money as early as today, in ways you never imagined. So if you're ready to stop chasing money and finally let it flow to you, stay with me until the very last second, because what I reveal at the end may completely transform your relationship with prosperity.
The connection between energy, thought, and attracting wealth. Everything in the universe is energy. Your body, the objects around you, even the money that changes hands, everything vibrates at a specific frequency. And your thoughts act like antennas, sending out signals that attract experiences matching that vibration. When you think about prosperity and feel joy, confidence, and excitement, you're transmitting a high frequency. That vibration connects you directly to the flow of money, bringing situations that reflect abundance. But when you focus on debt, fear, and lack, your frequency drops. And what happens? You attract more of the same, more bills, more struggles, more obstacles. It's as if your mind were a magnet. It doesn't attract what you say you want. It attracts what you vibrate with your energy. If your vibration is one of scarcity, scarcity is what comes to you. If your vibration is one of wealth, the universe responds with wealth. Here's a crucial point. It's not enough to just repeat positive phrases without truly feeling them. If you say, "I am rich," but inside you feel fear or doubt, it's the emotion that wins. The universe responds to what you feel, not just what you say. That's why the key is to align your thoughts and emotions. When you think about prosperity and at the same time feel gratitude as if it's already real, you create a powerful energy field. It's this field that begins to attract new opportunities, new ideas, and new ways for money to flow to you. Scientific studies already show that our thoughts and emotions alter our electromagnetic field. This means your energy doesn't just affect you, it also influences the people, situations, and even outcomes around you. The more you keep your mind focused on abundance, the more signs of abundance appear in your daily life. The universe gives back exactly what you put out, like an echo. So if you want to attract wealth, start paying attention not only to what you think, but especially to what you feel. Because it's emotion that gives power to thought and turns intention into reality.
Identifying limiting beliefs about money. If you've tried to attract prosperity and haven't seen results, you might be held back by limiting beliefs. These are ideas buried in your subconscious that shape your relationship with money, and often you don't even realize they're there. Maybe you grew up hearing things like, money is hard to earn, rich people are dishonest, or money can't buy happiness. These phrases might seem harmless, but they work like programs running in the background of your mind. The more you believe them, the more you create situations that reinforce those ideas. One of the most common beliefs is that you don't deserve wealth. That feeling of not being good enough can cause you to overlook opportunities or even sabotage yourself when success is within reach. Another example is seeing money as something negative. If you believe money is dirty, dangerous, or pushes people away, your mind creates an invisible barrier. It's like telling the universe, I want prosperity, but I don't want the consequences of having money. These beliefs often come from childhood, things we heard from parents, teachers, or society, and our subconscious accepts them without question, repeating these patterns throughout our adult lives. The good news is, you can change this. The first step is to identify what beliefs you're holding on to. Ask yourself, what do I really think when I hear the word money? What phrases automatically come to mind? Next, question whether those beliefs are really true or just opinions you've adopted. Are all rich people dishonest? Does making money really have to be hard? Just reflecting on these questions starts to weaken those old patterns. The final step is to replace them. Swap negative statements with new ones like, money flows easily to me, or I am worthy of prosperity. The more you repeat them, the more your subconscious accepts this new programming. Identifying and changing your limiting beliefs is like removing rocks that were blocking the flow of money. Once those barriers are gone, the current can move freely toward you again.
How negative thoughts block the flow of prosperity. Negative thoughts act like invisible walls between you and money. Every time you say things like, there's never enough, I'm broke, or life is just one bill after another, you reinforce scarcity. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between jokes and reality. It takes these statements as commands and creates situations that match that belief. Another major block is constantly focusing on debt. When your mind spends all day thinking about bills, worries, and lack, you're feeding exactly what you don't want. And since the law of attraction responds to what you vibrate, you end up attracting more bills, more unexpected expenses, and more financial stress. Negative thoughts don't travel alone. They bring heavy emotions like fear, anxiety, and frustration. These emotions lower your energetic vibration. It's like trying to tune into a channel of prosperity with a broken antenna. This mindset also affects your behavior. People who believe they'll never have enough tend to turn down good opportunities, put off projects, or even give up before they start. This self-sabotage keeps the cycle of lack going. The problem isn't having an occasional negative thought. Everyone does. The problem is when it becomes a daily habit. The more you focus on lack, the stronger that pattern becomes. The solution isn't to fight negative thoughts, but to replace them with positive and constructive ones. Instead of saying, I don't have money, try saying, I am open to new sources of abundance. This shift creates a new frequency. A simple exercise is to monitor your language. Whenever you say something negative about money, pause and rephrase it right then and there. Doing this daily retrains your mind and opens the door to new possibilities. Remember, you don't attract what you say, you attract what you vibrate. If you vibrate fear, you attract lack. If you vibrate confidence, you attract prosperity. Controlling your thoughts means controlling the flow of money into your life. By watching your mind, you tear down those invisible walls and allow prosperity to flow freely to you.
Simple techniques to reprogram your mind for abundance. If negative thoughts block your flow, The good news is you can train your mind to think differently. Reprogramming your subconscious doesn't take years of study, just consistent practice. Small daily habits can already open the door to abundance. The first technique is using positive affirmations. Phrases like, "Money flows easily to me," or "I am worthy of prosperity," help replace limiting beliefs. But it's not enough to just repeat them mechanically. You have to say them with feeling, as if they're already true. Another powerful practice is an abundance journal. Every day, write down 3 money-related things you're grateful for and 3 goals as if you've already achieved them. This simple exercise trains your brain to focus on what's positive and possible. Creative visualization is also key. Take a few minutes to close your eyes and imagine your ideal financial life. Picture the details: a full bank account, your dream home, the trips you want to take. The more vivid the image, the more your subconscious believes it. Small changes in your language also make a difference. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," try saying, "It's not a priority right now." This simple shift avoids reinforcing lack and keeps your mind open to new opportunities. You can also use visual triggers. Place motivational quotes where you'll see them every day, on your mirror, in your planner, or on your phone. These constant reminders help keep your focus on abundance. Another helpful technique is guided meditation for prosperity. By quieting your mind for a few minutes and directing your energy toward wealth, you reduce anxiety and strengthen your abundance mindset. And don't forget instant gratitude. Every time you receive money, even a small amount, thank it sincerely. This practice tells your subconscious that the flow is already active and the universe responds with more. The key here is consistency. Reprogramming your mind is like planting a seed. You won't see results on the first day, but with daily care, the tree of abundance grows and begins to bear fruit. If you apply these techniques consistently, you'll notice money starting to come in unexpected ways. Your subconscious accepts the new programming and the flow opens up naturally.
Practical visualization exercise to attract money. Now let's do a quick exercise together to activate your mind for prosperity. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools of the law of attraction because it teaches your subconscious to believe that wealth is already part of your life. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes for a few seconds, and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself looking at your bank account and seeing the amount you've always wanted. Picture the numbers on the screen and feel the joy and relief washing over you. Now, visualize yourself paying your bills without worry, investing in your dreams, and even helping others. The more details you add, the stronger the connection will be. Use all your senses, see it, hear it, feel it. Also, imagine opportunities coming your way. It could be a job offer, a new client, an unexpected bonus, or even a gift. Allow your mind to open up to all the different ways money can flow to you. As you visualize, feel the emotion as if it were already real. The secret isn't just to imagine, it's to truly experience the joy, confidence, and gratitude in the present moment. This creates the right frequency to attract abundance. You can do this exercise in just 5 minutes a day, ideally when you wake up or before you go to bed, when your subconscious mind is most receptive. With daily practice, you'll start to notice signs, invitations, opportunities, ideas, or even small, unexpected amounts of money entering your life. These signs show that the flow is activating. Remember, your brain doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. If you see and feel it intensely, your mind believes it, and when it believes, it starts acting as if it's real, attracting experiences that match. Visualization is simple but powerful. And if you make it a habit, you'll notice that prosperity stops being a distant wish and starts becoming a natural part of your life. Now that you've experienced this practice, hold on to that feeling of abundance. It will be the fuel to keep the flow of money always active.
Powerful affirmations to unlock your financial energy. Affirmations are like seeds planted in your subconscious. When you repeat them with genuine feeling, they replace limiting beliefs and create a new mindset focused on abundance. The secret isn't just saying the words, it's truly feeling them as if they're already real. Repeat these with me now. Money flows easily and joyfully to me. I am worthy of wealth and prosperity. Every decision I make brings me closer to abundance. By repeating these phrases daily, you send clear messages to your mind. Prosperity is your natural state. But remember, it's not enough to just say the words. You have to believe them, visualize them happening, and feel the joy as if it's already here. The best time to practice is right after you wake up and just before you fall asleep. During these moments, your subconscious is most open to new messages. Think of it like updating your mind's software to a more prosperous version. You can also place affirmations around your home. Write them on sticky notes and put them on your bathroom mirror, in your planner, or even set them as your phone's wallpaper. These gentle reminders help keep your energy high throughout the day. Another powerful method is to record yourself saying these affirmations and listen to them while you work, drive, or even sleep. Your mind absorbs these messages even when you're not actively focusing on them. Over time, something interesting happens. Not only will you attract more opportunities, but you'll also start acting with more confidence. It's as if your mind naturally guides your decisions toward prosperity. The most important part is consistency. Don't expect results overnight, but stick with the practice. Gradually, your subconscious will accept this new programming, and you'll notice money beginning to flow more freely into your life. Affirmations are simple, free, and quick to use. If you haven't started yet, begin today. In just a few days, you'll feel a shift in your energy and the way you think about money.
The role of emotions in manifesting wealth. If thoughts are the seeds of prosperity, emotions are the water and light that help those seeds grow. Without genuine emotion, the law of attraction doesn't work at its full power. What you feel is what either speeds up or blocks money from flowing into your life. When you think about abundance and feel joy, confidence, and gratitude, your vibration rises. This emotional state creates perfect alignment with the flow of money. On the other hand, if you want prosperity but feel fear or anxiety, the frequency that comes through is one of lack. That's why many people say the law of attraction doesn't work for them. They repeat positive phrases, but underneath, they're holding on to emotions of doubt. The universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to the emotional vibration behind them. So how do you align your emotions with your thoughts? One powerful technique is to raise your emotional state before any practice. Play music that motivates you. Think of a happy memory or dance for a few minutes. This shift in energy prepares your body to vibrate at the right frequency. Another tip is to turn negative emotions into fuel. Instead of feeling defeated by a lack of money, tell yourself, this situation is changing right now. Use the intensity of that emotion as momentum to create a new reality. Your emotions also directly influence your actions. When you feel confident, you make better decisions, take more calculated risks, and recognize opportunities. When you feel fear, you're more likely to hold back, miss chances, and sabotage yourself. That's why training your emotions is just as important as training your mind. Pay attention to how you feel. Recognize when your vibration is low and consciously choose to raise your energy. True manifestation happens when your thoughts,
emotions, and actions are all in alignment, when there's no contradiction, when your mind desires, your heart believes, and your body acts, that's when things truly begin to shift. So nurture your emotions just as you nurture your thoughts. They are the invisible link between what you want and what you actually experience.
How to align your desires with daily actions. A lot of people think that just thinking positively will make money appear, but the truth is, thoughts without action are just fantasy. To truly activate the flow of money, you need to align what you want with what you do every day. If you say you want prosperity, but act like someone who lives in scarcity, complaining, putting off decisions, or wasting opportunities, your energy becomes contradictory. Your subconscious picks up on this inconsistency and blocks the process. Acting in alignment with prosperity doesn't mean spending beyond your means. It means adopting behaviors that show yourself and the universe that you're ready to receive more. This could mean organizing your finances, learning something new, investing in yourself, or simply taking better care of the money you already have. It also means putting yourself in environments that radiate abundance. Surround yourself with positive people, seek out opportunities, and avoid circles where complaining is the norm. The energy around you directly influences your own vibration. Another important point is generosity. When you give or help someone, you reinforce to the universe that you believe in abundance. That confidence keeps the flow of money active and consistent. Small daily choices also make a difference. When faced with an opportunity, act with confidence instead of hesitating out of fear of failure. It's these practical actions that turn desire into manifestation. The universe responds more quickly when there's coherence. Thought, emotion, and action need to work together. Desire without action is just a distant dream, but desire with action becomes reality. So live like someone who's already connected to prosperity. This mindset creates a consistent frequency that keeps the flow of money in motion. Aligning your desires with your actions is how you prove to yourself that you're ready to thrive. And when you prove it, the universe responds without hesitation.
Common mistakes that block the flow of abundance. A lot of people try to use the law of attraction to attract money, but don't see results because they fall into traps that block the process. Recognizing these mistakes is key to breaking free from patterns of lack. The first mistake is impatience. Someone might practice visualizations and affirmations for just a few days, not see immediate results, and give up. That attitude sends a message of doubt to the universe, and doubt cuts off the flow. Another mistake is trying to control how the money will come. You want prosperity, but you keep trying to dictate the path. It has to come from my job, a raise, or the lottery. The flow doesn't work that way. The universe has endless paths, and the more you try to control, the more doors you close. One of the biggest blocks is emotional inconsistency. Many people say, "I believe," but deep down they feel fear or distrust. The universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to what you truly feel. Another mistake is practicing the law of attraction inconsistently. One day you're grateful and full of faith, the next you're complaining about bills and feeling desperate. That kind of back and forth breaks your energy flow, and abundance can't build momentum. A lack of gratitude is also a major block. If you only focus on what you don't have, you ignore what you've already received. When you don't appreciate the small blessings, the universe gets the message that you're not ready for more. Another common mistake is holding on to old limiting beliefs. If deep down you still believe money is hard to get, that only dishonest people become rich, or that you don't deserve it, those thoughts will sabotage every attempt at creating prosperity. And perhaps the most serious mistake, not taking action. Thoughts and emotions are powerful, but they need to be backed by action. If you just sit and wait without moving forward, you cut off half the flow. The law of attraction doesn't replace your effort, it amplifies it. If you've recognized yourself in any of these mistakes, don't beat yourself up.
What matters is that you identify them and make adjustments, because when you remove these blocks, abundance finds an open path to flow right to you.
How to keep the flow going after you've activated it. Activating the flow of money is a powerful step, but it won't mean much if you don't know how to keep it going. Prosperity isn't just a lucky moment. It's a state of energy that you need to nurture every single day. The first secret is consistency. Keep practicing gratitude, visualization, and affirmations even after you start seeing results. If you stop, your energy drops, and so does the flow. Another key is having a growth mindset. People who stay in a state of abundance don't get comfortable. They keep learning, growing, and expanding. This opens the door for new sources of money to enter their lives. It's also essential to manage your emotions. Whenever you feel fear, doubt, or lack, pause and realign your energy. Replace worry with gratitude and trust. Making this shift quickly helps keep the flow from being interrupted. A powerful way to maintain the flow is through generosity. When you share, give, or help others, you reinforce the belief that you live in abundance. This attitude creates a positive cycle where money returns to you multiplied. Another important habit is celebrating every win, no matter how small. Got paid? Say thank you. Got a discount? Celebrate. Acknowledging these moments shows the universe you value every sign of prosperity. It's also crucial to match your actions to a mindset of wealth. Invest in yourself, manage your money wisely, and take advantage of opportunities. Actions like these show you're ready to handle even more abundance. Pay attention to the people around you, too. Surrounding yourself with negative complainers drains your energy. Spending time with people who radiate prosperity helps keep your vibration high. Finally, don't fall back into old habits like complaining or believing money is scarce. Think of prosperity like a flame. If you feed it every day, it grows. If you neglect it, it goes out. Keeping the flow steady doesn't require extreme effort, just awareness and discipline. When it becomes a natural part of your routine, money stops being a problem and simply becomes a reflection of your energy. Now you know how to activate the flow of money, but this is only the beginning. If you really want to transform your financial life, you need to keep learning how to maintain that energy every day. So hit that subscribe button now. If you miss this content, you'll stay stuck in the same old blocks. But if you keep watching, you'll get the tools to protect your energy and keep the flow of abundance active for good. Don't wait. Subscribe now.